Hello my dear children, welcome back to the English class. This is basic English grammar class. In this video, we are going to learn about tenses. Already you knew very well about tenses because you have learned from second standard onwards, right? So I hope you all are doing well, and in this session we are going to learn the uses and forms of tenses, right? So almost 12 tenses are there. We knew 9 tenses, I think, right? So present, past, future, 9 tenses we have known, and in this video we are going to learn remaining 3 and as well the 12 tenses whole, right? So uses and forms of tenses. Let us learn about the topic tenses, 8th 6th standard English class. The topic is tenses, right? The next one, forms and uses of simple present tense. Already you knew very well about simple present, right? So you have learned in second standard, third standard, fourth standard, right? So in this video and in this slide you are going to learn about forms and uses of simple present, right? So the first thing, simple present. What is the simple present? The simple present tense is base form of a verb with s or es ordered for the third person singular, right? So simple present அப்படின்றது உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப நல்லா தெரிஞ்சிருக்கும். On the spot இப்போ நீங்க என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்களோ அதை தான் simple present அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா? So when you are using simple present, that action is doing the current. So எந்த டைம்ல action நடக்குதோ அப்போ நாம அந்த simple present யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். So base form of verb அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நாம root verb தான் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம், அதாவது main verb தான் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம் இல்லையா? So the third person singular க்கு மட்டும் நாம என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம்? He, she, it. Third person singular in the sense, what are the pronouns are there? He, she, it. Already உங்களுக்கு pronouns 7 pronouns தெரிஞ்சிருக்கும் இல்லையா? What are they? I, we, you, they, he, she, it. It divided into 3 types, 3 persons, right? First person, second person, third person, right? Those who are speaking, they are called first person, and those who are listening, they are called second person, and what you are talking about, that is called third person, right? So third person singular in the sense we should add verb plus s or es. Look at the example. He sings very well. My dog sleeps all day, right? These are the simple present. And the next one, uses of simple present, where we have to use the simple present to show habitual action, customs, routine or habit. So when we are saying about our habitual actions or routine works, we should express in that simple present. She travels to school by bus. He eats eggs at breakfast. So these are the routine works or habituals we can use in the simple present, right? The negative is formed with do, does plus not. So when we are changing the statement into negative, we should add do or does, right? The third person singular will take does not, and the remaining part, second person, first person and third person plural, we should use do not, right? So do not plus base form of the verb. She does not sleep well. Look at the example, first one. He sings very well, right? My dog sleeps all day. This is the statement, or else positive sentence, right? So how to change the sentence into negative? He does not sing very well. We should not add in the negative form verb plus yes. She does not sleep well. She does not sleeps well is not a correct sentence, right? So keep in your mind, she does not sleep well. I do not like cakes, right? They do not play cricket. So these are the negative form, and what are the uses of that? To express fact that is true at the time of speaking. So when we are speaking about the true, we can use in simple present. There is no breeze. See, she is sleeping, right? So these are the facts you should use in the current moment, right? The next one, interrogative. The interrogative is formed with do not and does not, right? So do not, does not in front of the subject, it will change into question. So look at that one. Do not, does not. Do, does plus subject plus the base form of the verb. Look at the example. Do you cook on weekends? Does she know to travel? So these are the sentence you should add in front of the subject, the be form, do form verb, do, does, did, it will change into the question, right? So when we are changing the negative form, you should add does not, do not, and the question interrogative sentence you should add do not and does not in front of the subject. It will change into questions, right? So what are the uses there? To show a future event which is already arranged, right? So especially we have to say pre-planned action. When we are saying about our pre-planned action in the future, we should be expressed in present time, right? To show a future event which is already arranged. The exam starts next week. The World Cup begins tomorrow. So these are the pre-planned action in the future. You should say in the simple present, right? So you knew about very well uses and forms of simple present. The next one, forms and uses of present continuous. Present continuous, where we have to use present continuous. The present continuous tense refer to an action that is going on at time of speaking. We do not know when the action started, when it will be over. Its form am, is, are plus present participle of the main verb, right? So that action already started in the past and it will continue in the future until it is doing the same action, right? So that is the present continuous tense. நமக்கு எப்ப start ஆச்சு எப்ப முடியும் அப்படின்ற ஒரு தெரியாத ஒரு action, it is running on me. We have to use simple present continuous tense, right? I am watching TV. In the sense already you have started the action, it will complete in the future, but when you don't know, right? So that is the thing, we have to use the current moment. You are continuously doing the action, we should use in the present continuous tense. What are the uses there? To describe an action that is going on at the time of speaking. When we are speaking about the actions, that time what are the actions running on, you can use in the present continuous tense. So for example, I am eating an apple, I am running to school. So these are the actions while you are speaking, you should use in the current action and continuous action, right? So that is running on, this ongoing action you can use in the present continuous tense, right? So how to change the sentence into negative? The negative is formed with an am, is, or plus not. So you should not use do not, does not in the present continuous tense. We should use only not, it will change into negative sentence, right? So present participle of the main verb, right? Present participle of the main verb in the sense nothing but we should add verb plus ing. Present participle அப்படின்றது வந்து present progressive verb அப்படின்னு கூட சொல்லலாம். ஆனா நாம என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம், verb கூட ing யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். அத தான் நாம present participle verb அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம், right? I am not crying, we are not playing, right? So these are the negative form of present continuous tense. And what are the uses are there? To describe an action that is not necessarily taking place at the time of speaking, but which has relevance to the present. So என்ன அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, ஒரு நெசசரி இல்லாத டைம்ல நம்ம பேசுறோம், நெசசரி இல்லாத ஒரு ஆக்ஷனை வந்து நம்ம பேசுற டைம்ல யூஸ் பண்றோம், ஆனா பிரசன்ட் டைமுக்கு சம்பந்தப்பட்ட ஒரு விஷயம் அப்படின்னு சொன்னா we should use in the present continuous tense, right? So how to change the sentence into negative? The interrogative is formed by an interchanging the position of the subject and the auxiliary. So auxiliary verb நம்ம already tenses பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் you can change the sentence into interrogative very easily, because you should add the auxiliary word in front of the subject, it will change into interrogative form, right? So look at the example, are they sleeping, is she studying, right? So இதெல்லாமே வந்து நம்ம நெகட்டிவ், ஜஸ்ட் சப்ஜெக்ட் மட்டும் நம்ம பின்னாடி போட்டு auxiliary verb முன்னாடி போடணும், it will change into interrogative form. So what are the uses here? To show an action that is almost certain to take place in the near future. So we can use present continuous எங்கெல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம், நியர் ஃபியூச்சர்ல இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு ஆக்ஷனை கூட நாம யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். we are going on vacation next week, நியர் ஃபியூச்சர் நெக்ஸ்ட் வீக் நடக்க போறது தான், ஆனா ஆல்ரெடி நம்ம பிளான் பண்ணிட்டோம், right? So we are going on a vacation next week, right? So this is a present continuous usage, right? The next one, simple past. Simple past in the sense already you knew very well about the simple past, right? So what are the things are here? Subject plus was, where we can use, and verb is subject plus verb plus ed, right? The past verb. And negative in the sense you should add not, and here did not, right? So did not in the sense it will change into negative form. And question in the sense you have to use the auxiliary in front of the subject, it will change into question, right? So uses, what are the uses are here? Suppose you knew very well about simple present tense, right? If you get any doubt on simple present, just watch the previous class video in simple present, you can learn first from that and then come to this video, right? So usage, what are the usage are here? To express completed action in the past. Completed action in the sense already that action had completed in the past itself. So we can use the past action in the That is called simple present, right? So look at the example. I saw a ghost last Friday, right? That action had completed in the past itself. Last Friday, in the sense that action had finished, right? The next one, to describe a series of completed action in the past. A series of completed action in the sense, so at the time of moment, so many actions had completed. Not so many actions, one, two or more than two actions had completed. So it is called a series of actions, right? So I finished work, walked to the beach and found the nice place to swim, right? So these are the series of actions. Continuously you did that action in the past. So that is called a series of actions, right? So we can use in those kind of actions in simple past, right? To express habits in the past already we knew that, right? So simple presentல நாம habitual actions சொல்றோம் அப்படின்னு சொன்னா அப்ப simple past இருக்க தான் செய்யும் இல்லையா? I used to read newspaper when I was young அப்படின்னு சொல்லும்போது நான் அப்போ நல்லா newspaper read பண்ணுவேன் but இப்போ இல்ல. So we can use the habitual actions in the past itself, right? So when I was young I watched lots of television every day after school, right? So these are the things. And the next one, for stative verbs in the sense ஒரு விஷயங்களை வந்து நாம statement கொடுக்க போறோம் அப்படின்னு சொன்னா we can use in the simple past, right? So these are the usage and forms of simple past tense you have to keep in your mind. And the next one, past progressive tense, nothing but past continuous tense. Already we knew present continuous, so that is past continuous. You should add instead of am is instead of was we can use there, right? So was and were. We were planning the fence, sorry, we were painting the fence, right? So ongoing activity in the past. Ongoing activity in the past in the sense to describe an action that had started sometimes in the past and was going on for a duration at the time. So we can use that in ongoing activity in the past itself. Ongoing activity before another activity. So two actions had done in the past itself. We should use ongoing activity as a one, right? To mark out an action a relatively longer duration in the past. So we can use that in ongoing activity before another activity. I was talking about when he interrupted. So two actions had completed. The first one is while I am driving a bike I took your phone call. So that is called two actions had completed in the past. One was the one is completed action, right? So you have to keep in your mind what is progressive tense. Instead of am is we can use was for past continuous, and instead of are we can use were for the past continuous tense. Past progressive and past continuous are same kind, same past continuous tense you have to keep in your mind, right? The next one, simple future tense. Simple future tense in the sense already you knew very well. Future in the sense the action will happen in the future. So I am so sleepy and tired, I will get you some coffee. So this is called in the future action. Functions of simple future tense. The simple future refers to a time later than now to express fact or certainty. Certainty in the sense it is கண்டிப்பா நடக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு விஷயத்தை நாம என்ன சொல்லுவோம், ஃபியூச்சர்ல இருந்து அதை பிரசன்ட்ல யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம் இல்லையா? சோ கண்டிப்பா இது நடக்கும், இதை நான் பண்ணுவேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லும்போது ஐ வில் பாஸ் மை எக்ஸாம் இன் த சென்ஸ் கண்டிப்பாக நான் பண்ணுவேன் அப்படின்ற ஒரு எக்ஸாக்டான இதுக்காக நாம யூஸ் பண்ணலாம், ரைட்? So this is a simple future. What are the formulas here? Future continuous. Future continuous in the sense, future continuous tense express the action that will be ongoing at some time in the future. So future continuous in the sense nothing but present continuous na இப்ப நடந்துட்டு இருந்தது, past continuous na ஏற்கனவே நடந்துகிட்டு இருந்து முடிஞ்சது, இப்போ வந்து future continuous அப்படினா இனிமே நடக்க போறது கொஞ்சம் continuous-ஆ நடக்கும், right? So what are the subject, what are the forms are here? Subject plus will be plus verb 1 plus ing, right? So progressive form. It will be storming tomorrow. It will be storming tomorrow in the sense it is a future action, right? So it will be, you have to add will be. In simple future we should add only will, right? So here we should use will be. So subject plus will be plus verb plus 1 plus ing, right? The negative form, subject plus will not plus be plus verb 1 plus ing. It will not be storming tomorrow. Keep in your mind what is that. You have to add in middle of the, in between two words, will and be, right? So will not be, don't add will be not, it is not a correct formation. You should add only will not be storming tomorrow, right? How to change the sentence into interrogative? Will plus subject plus be plus verb plus ing. Will it be storming tomorrow? Right, so these are the questions. You should add first will plus subject, then only you should add be and verb plus ing. So these are the forms of future continuous tense, right? The next one, simple perfect tenses. Perfect tenses in the sense present perfect, past perfect, future perfect. Three perfect tenses are there, right? So you can learn about a few perfect tenses first. The first one, perfect tenses. What are the perfect tenses are there? Generally refers to the event that are completed before another time. So generally that actions completed in the past or recently completed, you can use in the perfect tenses. The present perfect, Dale has finished the assignments. So what are the forms are here? Subject plus have or has plus verb plus 3. Verb plus 3 in the sense we should add the past participle of the verb, right? So present perfect, Dale has finished the assignments sometimes before now. So that action has completed in the past, but recently it had finished, right? So this is the present perfect. So subject plus have or has plus past participle of the verb, right? The past perfect in the sense he had finished by 6 o'clock yesterday. So he had finished it. This is subject plus had plus verb plus past participle of the verb, right? So verb 3 we can use in the past perfect. Not only past perfect, 3 perfect tenses we should add verb 3 only, right? Past participle of the verb we must use in the perfect tenses, right? So sometimes before 6 o'clock in the sense that is already completed in the past itself. And the future, he will have finished by 6 o'clock tomorrow. So if he will have finished, so will have in the sense you should add the perfect, future perfect in the sense will have, right? So he will have finished by 6 o'clock tomorrow. So subject plus will or shall have plus verb 3, past participle of the verb. So these are the perfect tenses. You have to keep in your mind. We have learnt about 9 tenses, right? So we will learn the next video with other remaining topics as well the interesting usage and forms of the tenses, right? Until then, keep watching the video. You can learn from that and take notes from this. So perfect tenses in the sense you should add the tenses first person, second person. What are the formation here? You have to keep in your mind. Present perfect sense. What present perfect in the sense and what is the sentence here? First person, second person, third person. I have written, we have written. So first person, second person, you have written, you have written. So we can use the second person singular and plural you only, right? Third person he, she, it has read, they have written, right? The next one, present perfect have been writing, right? And the past perfect had written, past perfect continuous had been writing, and future perfect I will have written, future perfect continuous I will have been writing. So these are the sentence you should use. Present perfect, past perfect, future perfect, right? So perfect continuous tenses also you have to keep in your mind. Just to take a notes from this, you can revise whenever you need. Thank you. Have a wonderful day for you all and stay safe. Keep learning forever. Suppose if you are getting any doubts on this video, just watch once again and take a notes from this. You can learn very well about tenses. Let us learn about the topic with the next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.